Hey guys, happy Tuesday. I know I'm looking crazy, but it's been so long since I made a video with my face in it. I kind of just wanted to show face. I want to apologize for all the background noise because there's cutting grass in the background. I can hear my niece in the background, Melvin's in the background. There's all types of things going on. But hopefully you can hear me. I still wanted to record this video for my analysis for this week. Hopefully I can actually get back to doing them on Monday, but this is when my schedule allowed me time to do it. So let's just go ahead and hop into the charts for this week. I'm gonna try and make this video real quick so I can have it up on YouTube for you guys by the end of the evening today. I'm recording this around like 3 p.m. Tuesday. So I'm gonna just try to hurry up and get through it. Hopefully this all makes sense to you. If it don't, just keep showing up every week. One day it's like gonna click and you're gonna be like, oh wow, this all makes sense. And I'm gonna start with the DXY. So last week when I marked this up, I had this level here, and I was expecting price to push up a little higher to the R8 where it did. And then it ultimately came back down to this trend line, this area, which is where I was expecting it to come down to if it did break below this level. Right, so now we are at a green hour zone, so that's a 4-hour zone, so that's a major zone for me. And then we're also back at this major trend line, so I want to see if price is going to continue to push up and respect this level, maybe it push up some more, push past it, or if price is going to break below the zone, below this trend line. And if it does break below, I'll be waiting for price to retest. So I'm waiting on a break and retest. Then I'd be looking to take it to this next zone down. Right, so one of two things with the XY, as always. But I can't tell you what the market's going to do. I can tell you what it could possibly do, but I react on what the market actually does, right? If I give like my opinion or my theory, I do think we could see price move up, depending on the news that comes out this week. I did not look up the news, so I'm actually going to look up the news really quickly. Okay, so we're going to take a quick peek at the news that's coming out this week. We had a lot of GBP news. We had some USD news come out already today, which makes a lot of sense. And then, let's see, we have Canadian news tomorrow. We do have some USD news tomorrow, so that could play into effect with the DXY. Let's see, Thursday we have some jobless claims. Can't talk. We have some jobless claims coming out on Thursday, and then heavy GBP, and we have USD on Friday. Okay, so it's like a heavy news week. So you definitely can expect news to move the market Wednesday, definitely Thursday. I don't know how much it's going to be affected on Friday, but Wednesday and Thursday are heavy news days for USD. So be on the lookout for that for the rest of the week. I know that news is going to push the market. It doesn't really change the direction it's going. It really just pushes it faster and further in the direction that the market was already going. But be very, pay attention, because it doesn't mean it can't switch direction depending on what news comes out. Okay, but that's my analysis for the DXY. I'm actually kind of looking for a push up, but if it does break below here, I would look for a break and retest and take it down to this zone. NAS 100 has all these markups and alerts and whatnot up on them. Let's see, last week, I think I have to really start going back and watching my videos to remember what I said, but I think I was trading within this channel last week, and I kept trading in that channel last week, and then price broke out of my sell channel towards the end of the week, and so price has been moving up. Actually, I wasn't even trading in that time period, but I was trading here. This was Monday. And Monday had me very nervous just because of how up and down it was moving, and I thought maybe it was going to continue to push up. My target area was this green zone starting off on Monday, but once I saw the 15-minute divergence, and then it looks like it was breaking out of my channel, I got into the sell. It did break out of my channel eventually, and that was about 2,000 pips. However, it did make like a double bottom, and so today I was trying to get into a sell at this trend line, but once it broke, and I have to go down to the lower time frame for this one. So for the M15, I had this minor trend line. You see how price broke and retested my trend line? So that's when I was like, okay, this isn't selling anymore. And then it actually came up to my original sell zone. So hopefully that all makes sense. But basically, I took a sell on Monday, and then I was hesitant about today. So what do I see for the rest of the week? Now that we are in my sell zone area, I'm interested to see if price is going to push up a little more, like maybe to retest this channel that I broke out of, because it didn't retest that. Or if this zone is really strong enough for a price to like respect it and come back down, I'm gonna go back to the hour really quickly so I can show you how many times price has been here, right? Because you can see price respected it here. It didn't even really come up and touch the zone. And then again, over in here, so you can see like the pattern. I should go up to a higher time frame. I don't know why I'm showing this on the hour. Let's see, now on the 4 hour, that's why. So my chart's really messy, so excuse my chart because I don't delete anything off my chart. But let's zoom out some more. Yeah, this is just a really strong zone, and price has been here and sold from here 1, 2, 3 times, right? And price is actually kind of making a triangle. And so now I'm showing y'all all my charts. Hopefully this all makes sense. I'll try to clean it up a little bit and send a screenshot in the Telegram. Hopefully I find the time. I've been really slacking on that, but I'm still kind of getting moved in and getting adjusted. So give me grace. But all right, so I have this trend line here that's from the daily, so you can see this orange trend line, and then I had this 4 hour zone that price was like remaining in and respecting. So I wanted to see which way price was going to break out of the triangle. So right now, currently, it looks like price is breaking to the upside. So if price breaks above this level, I'd be looking to take NAS to 12,500. Right, but if price respects this level, then I'd be looking to take it back down to this trend line again. Usually when we see triangles forming, price will trade in that triangle until it has a true breakout. So I want to see if this is a true breakout of this triangle zone that NAS has been trading in. So that's kind of like my long-term analysis in a way. I'm really just kind of being patient with price. But I'm also waiting to see if you're going to see price sell back down. So kind of only time will tell. As far as entries go, let me draw a... If I see price break below this trend line that I just drew here, I'm gonna make it blue. Hopefully you guys can see that. But if I see price break below this blue trend line, probably below this blue zone, break and retest, that'll be the safest entry to get in for the sell, because I kind of really, like, I can't tell you that price is going to sell from here. For the people who do no pivots, I tend, like, the R8 is my sell area, yes, but that doesn't automatically mean price is going to sell from here. I'm going to need some more indicators, like divergence on the 1 hour, or, you know, like I need some more confirmations before I hop into the sell, and that's why I drew this trend line. So if I see price break this trend line, be like a clean break or a break and retest depending on when it breaks. Because if it breaks, like, say opening bell, like a 9:30 a.m. EST, I'm not expecting a retest. I'm expecting that to break and just keep going. But if it breaks at a different time, you know, maybe like a break and retest, and then I'll be entering it for that sell. Hopefully that makes sense. But if not, if we keep breaking above here, you know, I would really want to break and retest of this zone, and then I'd be looking to take it to, I think I said 12,500, so up here. Yeah, okay, so this zone, I'd be looking to take it to this zone here. All right, so that is my analysis for NAS. All right, so now we have AUDUSD. So AUDUSD was trading within this 4-hour channel for a really long time. And then it started forming this 1-hour up channel. So price broke and retested out of this channel, and it's like in this new channel now. What I would be looking for price to do now, we are near the top of this channel, and we also are near the top. This is a 4-hour trend line. This black trend line here is from a really, really long time ago. Let me zoom out so you can see it. I started this trend line from June, right? So price hasn't came back to this trend line in a really long time. So what I'm expecting, let me go back to the top, because we are near the top of this channel and we're also at this trend line. I kind of am expecting to see the price to sell back down to this zone. They also just broke this zone, so I'm looking for a sell back down to retest this, and then I want to see if price is going to break above this trend line, and I'd be looking to take it to this zone that's up here. So basically that's what I'm looking for AU. Obviously if price breaks out of this channel, then my target is here, but I'm looking for a sell down first, and then possibly a push up. And then if price breaks out of this channel, breaks below this zone, then I'd be looking to take it down to this zone here. So that's what I'm looking for AUDUSD. All right, for AUDJ, and the same thing. Price was trading in this 4-hour channel. I noticed price was kind of sitting near the top of this channel for a while, but once I saw price break out this channel really clearly, I drew this. This was actually a 15-minute channel at first, but it honestly could be an hour channel. So I'm gonna change the color really quick. So I'm looking for a price to, I'm seeing if it's gonna come up a little higher to the top of my channel, and then also touch the zone, then sell down to the bottom of the channel, and then see if it keeps pushing up or if it breaks down or breaks outside of the channel. Let's see, just so I could get a bigger picture. Price was trading in this upward channel here, so I'm actually interested to see if price is going to push up and kind of test up here. But yeah, for short term, I'm looking for like a pullback sell. But if it breaks out of this channel, then I'd be looking to sell back down in this area. But if price continues pushing up, let me see. Okay, yeah, I kind of like the push down, especially looking at the 4-hour. So I'm expecting to push up a little bit more, but I'm looking for like a sell down, and it could just be like a sell down to the bottom of the channel, or it could be a sell down to like, hopefully my chart's looking like this. Isn't too complicated, but yeah, I'm looking for a sell down, but ultimately I'm looking to see if it's going to push up higher some more, and that's like really long term. I also should mention, because it really depends on your trading style. Like there's different types of traders. Like I'm not a scalper, so I'm not gonna give like scalper analysis. I'm more of like an intraday, more on like the side of swing trading, and so I could hold my trades for a really long time, and I'm not too picky about my entries as long as like it hit my TP. I'll hold my trade for like a week, a couple weeks. And if you hold your trade more like intraday, like for a day or a couple of days, you want to look more for those short-term moves I'm talking about and kind of ignore my long-term. But if you're more like a swing trader like me, then you can listen to that like in advance trade that I'm describing, because that's what I'm looking at long-term. I don't know if I ever broke that down, but I just kind of wanted to kind of briefly go over that. Make sure you trade according to your trade style. All right, next pair. So we have EURUSD, and I have some fibs up here, and it's going to get really messed up with pivots. So I I turned pivots off really quick just so I can show my fib. So price was trading. Yeah, I remember. So price was trading in this channel, right? And remember it was last week. I had this trend line. I was like, I'm not trading EU until it comes back to this trend line. I had my alert set, so I'll see what price does when it comes here. I had my alert set. When I came to look, price had actually broke the trend line. So when price broke the trend line, I drew my fib, here my high to low. Price ended up having like a shallow 23 retracement, and then it pushed up. So I kind of caught a little bit of this move. I actually caught it late, but I caught it from here to the minus 27 because I said to trade it up to this zone. But if you got in that from the 23, that was 100 pips, and then where I got in from, I feel like 80 pips. So not a bad move. Now I'm kind of waiting to see if price is going to push up further to this minus 61.8. I think price might pull back a little bit first, and then see if it pushes back up. Sometimes with the 23 retracement, after it hits the minus 27, it could pull down to have like a deeper retracement before pushing back up. So that's something to note. And then I also have a bigger fib, and I think this is based on the 4 hour. Give my computer a second, it's trying its best. Here we go. So I have a 4 hour fib, and my 618 lined up with this blue zone. So I'm looking to see if EU is going to push up to the low zone I have up here, and then continue with the sell trend that has been in like all year long. So that's what I'm kind of waiting to see. But that's what I'm looking for EU. It also could push down from here and then push up some more. Like it can do either way. Like it can do whatever it wants, honestly. It also could be like a 38.2 or like a 50 bib retracement instead of the 618. The 618 is just the one I look for, so that's the one I like. But it can retrace at any of these levels. So I'm keeping my eye out on it. I'm also gonna draw a trend line. All right, so I have a trend line here. So price breaks below this trend line. I could wait on the break and retest this trend line and sell probably back. I would really TP it back at this trend line and wait to see what price does from there. Yeah, that's pretty much it. My analysis for EU, and then let me turn pivots. We're also near the top of pivots, so it could be, like I said, a sell pullback to keep pushing up, or it could be like so and start slowing down. So I have to keep my eye on it, but I did catch that move there, and I'm just gonna wait to see how price reacts at the trend line. GJ was respecting this trend line here for a while, but then price finally broke. This wasn't the cleanest break and retest, but this break right here was really clean. So once I saw it break this trend line and break this zone, I waited on the retest of this zone, and I got into this level here. Got in here. That was 100. I got 150 pips from that move. So this was a nice move for GJ. So now we're still in this channel, but we're near the bottom of this channel. So normally when we're near the bottom of the channel, I know I haven't explained channels at all, but when we're near the bottom of the channel, I'm looking for price to move up to the top of the channel. The price can also break out of this channel. So GJ, I want to see if price is going to test the top of this channel, test this trend line that I had here from whenever ago, or if it's going to break below and do like a break and retest, and then sell back down. So that's what I'm looking for GJ. Gold, who's finally trending. So I have a channel for gold. So now we are near the bottom of this channel, but I know gold is kind of tricky. So I'm interested to see if it's going to come down lower in this channel and then push up, or if it's going to break above this zone. So I would really wait for it to break above this zone, and then I'd be looking to get to like the top of my channel. But if it breaks, I need to make new zones in between here too. Let me just add a zone really quickly. Gold just took off. I didn't even have the time. All right. So yeah, I would TP at this zone, and then if it breaks above there, I would TP near the top of this channel if gold does start flying up. However, gold is tricky, so I'm imagining it might push down a little bit more and then start pushing up, but I'll keep my eye on it. And yeah, that's all my pairs. That's all my pairs. Hopefully this made sense to you. I know this video might be kind of short because I was really trying to rush through to explain all of this. But there's a lot more coming my way. I'm working really hard on my course. I wanted to have it done before I moved because I knew moving and trying to do all that would be a lot. I couldn't get it done in time, but I will have a course out soon to explain all of this. So it'll make a lot more sense watching these videos. I want to just make sure it's full of details. I can give you everything step by step, and you can really follow along with me, and then you won't even really need me because you'll be able to trade on your own. That's the goal. All right, so hopefully you enjoy your week. You catch some tips this week. Make sure you ask me questions. If you have questions, you can ask me on Telegram. You can DM me on Instagram. I respond. You can comment your question down in the comments. You don't know who might have the same question as you. Make sure you like this video. You share it with a friend. Comment anything down below. Just say, hey, how your day was doing. Something, because it really helps me with the YouTube algorithm, and more people see my videos, and I help as many people as I can along in my trading journey. So make sure you have questions and come back next week. And I hope everyone has fantastic weeks. I will see you guys next Monday.